Alright, so I messed up and apparently was not recording my audio when I was telling you. My name is Joshua and I am working on this book. Working title right now is The Called, but I think it will change in the end. So I'm going to read this. I usually have Microsoft read it and just do a review with a read out loud option.
The Called
And have that
Joshua
going.
Webster.
But I don't
Chapter
think that
1.
I want that to
The
happen
shooter
now.
took a deep breath and focused on.
So I'm going to turn down the audio on the background music, and I'll turn it back up when I have a when I'm working on typing. And of course, the reason I'm doing this publicly is because I am looking for feedback. If you could get me feedback, that'd be awesome. Even if you don't like this, give it a thumbs down. Just tell me. Alright, here we go. The shooter took a deep breath and focused on his target. There was a young emergency response personnel acting as a hostage. Okay, that's why I'm doing this way. Okay, let me try that again. Start off. The shooter took a hit. Let's try that again. The shooter took a deep breath and focused on the target. There was a young emergency response personnel held hostage and cut up. Why am I having a hard time focusing on that? I watched the little green bar on the other screen of my talking. Okay, sorry, this is the first time. I didn't practice this at all. Let's try it again. Last time. The shooter took a deep breath and focused on his target. There was a young emergency response personnel held as the hostage in the way, but experience told him to wait for his moment. The hostage was calm and cut up. As a sniper in the army, in the armed forces, I haven't told what he is in the army. I've done research on the army. As a sniper in the army, the shooter had seen worse. The target was dressed in what looked like a well-used military jacket, though he looked solemn and indifferent to the situation. How did you get... Yeah. Let's try this. How did you get into this? The shooter said with disappointment, as the target turned to face the officer on the ground. He pulled his hostage close with a blade to his throat. The road seemed to engulf the two. Seeing the hostage struggle, the shooter sighed and pulled the trigger. I'm sorry to kill you again. Okay. I think that worked out. I think that's how I want it for now. If you have feedback, go ahead and put it in the chat. I will be watching for that. All right. Sorry, just getting a handle on all of the parts of this. Heavy in dialogue. We've got 2 people involved, so I'm gonna have to get used to messing with my voice here. Moroni awoke with a jump to gunfire blaring in the next room. He rolled over, unlocked his gun safe. Sorry, sneezing here. Alright. Ow. Ever sneeze bad enough that it pops your neck? Okay. Moroni awoke with a jump to go. Alright. Moroni awoke with a jump to the gunfire blaring in the next room. He rolled over, unlocked his gun safe under his nightstand, and froze. There was an explosion sound on the TV with muffled dialogue. With a sigh and an eye roll, he moved out of bed after latching the safe again. The volume quickly dropped from the living room. As he walked around the corner, he saw just what he expected. Luke looked like a 15-year-old kid, only with a beard. He was sitting cross-legged in front of the couch, watching some Netflix cartoon and eating some cereal with marshmallows. Good morning. Oh, I don't know how I should do Luke. Okay, just a second. Let me try that again. Good morning, Luke said with a mouthful, his head tilted back as he tried to not choke on the monster-sized mouth full of dry cereal. You're out of Lucky Charms. I didn't buy any Lucky Charms, Moroni said with a half yawning and rubbing his face, testing if he should shave his own week-old stubble. I want stubble instead of beard. Let's try that. Stubble. That's what I said. That's what I said. Luke said with a new serving spoonful worth of cereal in his mouth. Moroni sighed. Other than polishing on my food, what are you doing here? Luke held up one finger as he finished drinking milk from his bowl. First of all, he said with First of all, I saw. Let me try that again. First of all, I said this wasn't your cereal. Second, can't I say hi to my older brother? And third, you are out of milk. Luke answered with a Luke answered with a spark of snarky sarcasm. I think that may be too many words there. I don't know. I'm going to do this here. Okay. When you're willing to tell me why you're here, I'll listen, Moroni said as he walked into the bathroom. Moroni shaved, brushed his teeth, and applied deodorant, always listening to what Luke was doing. But the cartoon had ended, and now there was silence. I think I should tell how long he took. So after taking, say, what would be an awkward time? After taking 5 minutes cleaning up, Moroni went. Sorry. Hold on. Oh boy. After taking 5 minutes cleaning up, Moroni went back to the way he came, headed to his room. After taking 5 minutes cleaning up, Moroni went back the way he came, heading to his room. He didn't look at his brother, but Moroni walked slower, hoping he would hear Luke give an idea of what he wanted. Ugh. Holy crap. How was it? Oh. Sorry, I yawn when I'm stressed. 10:47. Hoping he would hear Luke give an idea of what he wanted. I need a place to stay. The answer came as Moroni touched the doorknob. Did you get a real job? Moroni asked, without hiding annoyance. Yes. Let me rephrase that, Moroni said, still looking at the closed bedroom door. Is it a temporary job or a career? I'm the newest EMT in town. That doesn't completely answer the question, Moroni mumbled. His face dropped as he breathed out slowly. He knows that Luke can't see him from where he's at, but he's... Oh... I've got an exact format of this house. Okay, I'm going to type up some stuff here. So I'm going to turn up the music and going to work on this here. This is... I don't know. I need feedback. Okay. I'm going to set the microphone down because I'm holding it right now. And close that off. All right. So let's try this portion of it. I am the newest EMTA in EMTA. I'm the newest old phone box. Oh. I am the newest EMT in town. That doesn't completely answer my question. Moroni mumbled as his face dropped. Let's see here, just a moment. Sorry, I need to pause this music. This music is loud. Alright. Music all written by me. But anyway. Oh, dog. What now? He's been outside. He just came inside. Alright. How long will this last? Moroni asked, not wanting to wait for an answer. But Moroni twisted the knob to his door, but didn't open it. I don't know, Luke answered. But it wasn't the answer Moroni wanted. I don't plan to quit. Why don't you stay with Mom and Dad? Oh. Sorry, I got a dog going. So we're going to go back to the concert here. Let me fix back up here. I gotta go back and deal with the dog. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm going to put you on some old scenes here too while we're at it. Alright, dog is out for a bit. Alright. Ooh, Bluey episodes. I haven't seen this one yet. Just a second. Alright. Is bath day, huh? Oh, yeah, SKUL. Beak is yellow. Okay. I see. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, that was it. Alright. Go with this here. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, leave it alone, David. Just let it play. Alright. Let's go with this. Let's switch over. Sorry. Was just watching Bluey episode. Alright, let's go ahead and close down this music a little quieter. And alright, here we go. How long will this last? Rona asked, not wanting to wait for an answer. Oh, not waiting for, there's supposed to be a comma there. It's a not wanting to wait for an answer. There. Moroni asked, not wanting to wait for an answer. Moroni twisted the knob to his door, but didn't open it. I don't know, Luke answered. But it wasn't the answer Moroni was wanted. I don't plan to quit. Why don't you stay with Mom and Dad? Moroni asked, hoping for a way out. Luke laughed. Because it's in town, and I can cut 20 minutes off my commute if I live here. At least that's what Mom says. Moroni let out an audible sigh. I'm going to change here. What if we change this? Yes, he needs to get dressed, but he's going to get dressed anyway. So he was seeing. He saw. Let's just do that. Let's see here. Ronan let out an audible sigh. He saw the conversation coming to a quick conclusion. There you go. All right. Only thought that Moroni let escape. Only thought the Moroni that only thought that Moroni let escape was, you never planned to quit. Give me a moment. I need composure. Luke shrugged and moved to the couch and said, you could just say no. Moroni sat on his bed, still in his robe. He debated with himself. He laid back and reached across the full-size bed, set for one. On the far nightstand, he pulled out a small black book. He thumbed through the handwritten pages and silently read an entry. He reached in the single drawer and picked up a pen. Period. He wrote a new note and closed the book. Just as Luke interrupted his thoughts. Period. Maybe dictation will work for this. Doesn't seem to be having problems with the microphones. Alright, let's see here. Just a moment here. Alright. Sorry about that. It's 11:15, 17, 11:17. And my son is still wide awake for some stupid reason. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's try dictating this more. Moroni sat in his bed, still in his robe, black book. Hey, I got a third person viewing. Hello! Alright. Thumb through hand pages, minutes up. Okay, here we go. Let's go with that. Start here. Alright. So we got Luke. Go a little bit higher. The minute is up. Luke called. Get dressed and talk to me. Then wait. Moroni called as he threw the book back in the stand. I don't like the call. Both. Let's see. Okay. We'll deal with that later. Highlight it. Alright, you're going to have to go to a different channel then. You're not changing profile pictures again. Well, you don't have to look at the sheep. That's mom's sheep. Love of a 3-year-old. Okay. I don't like that. Okay. So, he finished putting on a shirt and pants and walked out. That is really different, Moroni finally answered. It feels right. Luke agreed. Do you think you can keep it? Moroni questioned as he sat down. I think so, Luke unsurely replied. I think it's something I was made to do. At least you'll be using your degree for something, Moroni determined. What brought you to this decision? Oh, what brought you to the decision to do that? Yeah, let's. I don't like that. We'll figure that out. Luke was silent. Luke was silent for a few seconds. I found something out about myself, and I want to use that to help the world. So you're following me and joining the army? Moroni joked, still not sure how to answer the question of Luke's living arrangements. Never and never, Luke answered quickly. I just think I need a temporary place to stay while I get my first month's rent. Dags suggested talking to you. I see, Moroni said with an air of realization. I'm okay with you staying for a couple of months, but for a month or two. But then you better have a home away from my home. Even if it's back with mom and dad. I'm sorry. I get it. Luke cut in. And thank you. Okay. Chapter 1. There's some edits, there's some touch up that needs to be done. A lot of word choice adjustments. I think that they just need to be flushed out a little bit. Yeah, we can get some more viewers to say stuff. That'd be great. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. All right. Now we go into the next character to meet. Character number 3. You're gonna run to. All right. Let's see. We're going to do this tomorrow. It's 48 minutes in right now. And nobody's watching this right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, fine. Alright, attacker conscience man. We get into violence. I don't know. Not really too much violence, but you know, violence. Somebody somewhere is going to do something stupid. Alright. Alright. Well, if anyone's watching this still, thank you. We're going to start out with chapter 2 tomorrow. See what happens. I've got some paperwork to fill out. I don't want to, but I will. Alright. Farewell, everybody.